Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to the War Report from the LG Studios in New York City. I'm Axel Toss. I'm joined by Jax. How you doing, man?
Great, man. How are
Sick.
you doing?
I am awesome.
Going to Europe today.
Yes.
I feel like we don't hang out enough.
We don't.
Jaxel Toss
With
needs
Europe
to-
or with each other?
I mean both.
Both.
I think we should hang out.
I hang
together more.
I hang out with Europe a lot. I don't tell you about it.
That's
Yeah.
kind of messed up.
Yeah. Is it though?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little.
Little
I'm
bit.
sorry. Next time me and Europe have a party, you're invited. Speaking of which, today's Europe party.
Today is our party in
Our
Europe
party.
on the Woodman server, guys. We are
Yes.
heading to Woodman. We went to Reddit and we asked the community who wants to be on the War Report. We wanted to give the community an opportunity to pick. Woodman stepped up. They said, "Put us on there. We're ready for the
do
game
it.
coach." We have Keepers of the Void from the Vanu side, and we have a collective of TR outfits. So there's about 4 or 5 TR outfits competing.
Whoa.
Going under the name RH. I will not tell you what that stands for because I
Rhubarb.
don't think it's appropriate.
Pie. It starts with an RH.
Spelling.
Yeah. Not
Maybe
quite there.
not.
In Europe, they spell things differently. Like when you
They do spell
when
things-
when they say like favorite, it's not just with an O.
The OU.
There's a U.
There's
I don't know why they put it, but it's there.
there is a U.
Yes.
U.
There's always a U.
U.
So,
Yeah, so we're going to Europe. We are pretty stoked. We have the guys at the Warp Gate on Estamir. If we're ready to roll right in, I can go ahead and give an objective.
dude, let's
and,
get because like for people who don't know what happens in the War Report, it's basically PlanetSide 2, massive multiplayer online first-person shooter. If you haven't played, you can play for free right now. So go check it out. It's on Steam. You can go to in your browser and type planetside2.com. I think that works.
in your browser.
Yes, in your
Is that what you're typing
Internet
in?
Explorer, Netscape,
Wow, Netscape.
Chrome,
Yeah.
Mozilla. I don't judge whatever you use. I don't know what they use in
If
Europe.
you use Netscape,
You know, maybe it's
hitting up that AOL email.
it's all
address.
about being hipster nowadays, man.
Oh yeah, Netscape is so.
Being
so
in tune
cool.
with the past will help your
Netscape's
future be
cool 'cause
efficient.
nobody
Um,
uses Netscape.
so yeah, can you stop insulting my use of Netscape?
No, it's
Thank
fine.
you.
You use Netscape.
You're sounding very passive aggressive towards me.
No, I'm not passive aggressive.
Okay, so we need to focus on the show.
We do.
Okay, so we generally set an objective.
We always set an objective.
Oh, we always set an objective.
Always set an objective.
People should be familiar with that. Where we're like, all right, teams, this is where we want you to go. And then they both go there, and then they fight, and then we
That is
talk
how it
about it,
works.
and it's awesome.
And guys, I think for next War Report episode, this is super exciting.
Careful,
I think
are you
will
going to say
have-
this?
I think we'll have the Battle Islands. We did a playthrough last night of the Battle Islands. Higby let us jump on there. So shout out to Matt for making
What a
all
great,
of my wet
he's
dreams
a
come
great
true.
guy. I like Matt.
Yeah. So the Battle Islands are sick
Yes.
because I mean it's finally a competitive format for PlanetSide 2. It's what I've been crying from the rooftop for this, and they're here. They're ready. PlanetSide 2 as an esport has arrived,
Boom.
and we'll be able to use them on the show next week, or I guess 2 weeks from now.
Sure.
We'll have the Battle Islands. So
Battle
Get
Islands.
ready.
That just sounds intense.
it does
It's
sound
like
intense,
it's like
right?
that. You know that there's that game you play at parties where you have the bayonet thing and you have to stand on the 2 columns and you have to bash the other person and knock
You
them off.
play that at parties? I know the game.
Well, yeah, every party I
Played
go
on, like,
to.
American
What parties
Gladiator.
do you go to?
I mean, not
Like,
American Gladiator
Friday
parties,
nights
apparently.
in New York City. That's what it's all about.
I'm not
At
going to the right parties.
The most hit bars. Anyway, it's okay. The point is, it's like a battle island. You're on this island. You're
It is.
battling. And it's just awesome.
It's not a place I'd go on vacation either.
Yeah.
Battle Island. They're sick though, man. I'm really stoked.
I'm looking forward
on
to it, man. I'm looking forward to
They
all
look
these people
awesome.
watching being able to play on it as well. So, shall we give these guys a place to go?
Yeah.
I kinda wanna
Let's
do that.
start the show. Let's
Let's
kick
do
it
it.
off.
So, where are we going to tell them to go?
All right, hitting that M button,
Yes.
which is obviously the crucial map button.
Yes.
And
To
we're
bring
gonna
up
hit
the map.
Bridge Ward.
Bridge Ward.
Bridge Ward. Go, go, go. We are live.
Can these guys handle it? Now, let's say someone's watching, like, wow, this is really cool. I don't want to just play PlanetSide 2. I want to be in an awesome outfit. Now,
you
aside from being on your outfit, what should they do?
Yeah, there's a ton of great outfits out there, guys.
Yeah.
It depends on what server you're on, but I would go on. Definitely play this game with an outfit though, whatever outfit you join, because playing with an outfit just really enhances the experience. And I
Yes.
think a lot of people jump into PlanetSide 2, and they get fragged really easily by like a tank, or they get shot directly in the face, and they're like, what the hell? But when you play with an outfit, you have people to teach you how to play the game. You have people to make you better at the game. I get better at this game every day, which isn't hard with a 0.7 KD. So it's
Oh,
pretty easy to get better at the game when you're got a 0.7 KD. But yeah, I mean, it makes you better, and it really enhances the gameplay experience.
yes. Get on an outfit, and you can make some friends. Who doesn't like making friends?
You can make some friends. I met a lot of the outfits at SOE Live. The community for PlanetSide 2
Right.
is really a solid group of people. At least the ones I met in person. The ones on Reddit are interesting.
Well,
but the ones I met in person are awesome, and they're just such a solid. It's like an amazing dev team.
We got a big old Galaxy drop going on.
So everyone involved in PlanetSide 2 is such a great team, from Maggie to Matt to Lauren to Candace, all that whole crew, and then obviously Clegg's in there. I mean, Clegg, we'll forgive Clegg. But all right, these guys are here. Terran have dropped on the point, and they're gonna flip it.
Yes. Okay, so where's the VS? Are they here? Are they setting up? I'm just seeing a bunch of TR right now, man. A lot of MLG logos too, which I like to see.
Yeah, absolutely. So I don't know where the Vaynu are. Did you tell your boys? You have them on your map.
Yes, their waypoint is actually here. So I think they tried to go for a Galaxy drop a little bit earlier, and it didn't quite work out. And we have another Galaxy coming in here, gonna drop those guys onto the point as well, trying to get close. Oh, there it goes. Big explosion. And now they're all rifling out, filing out of here, and they're gonna try to get some damage done. Of course, it's all about getting that point, that A point, which is inside a building.
All right, so they're going to have A point pretty secured. They're going to have their Alpha and their Bravo squad inside this building.
Yep.
It looks like they only have one max pulled right here. So they do have a lot of softies on that point. If the Vaynu make a strong push utilizing their maxes, they should be able to come in and take a huge, make a little push here.
So yeah, right now it belongs to the VS, and obviously the goal of the TR is to capture this point, to flip it over. What do you think at this point? What's the best way to address this kind of a situation?
If I'm the Vaynu right now, what I do is an organized max push, right? I get everyone in the spawn room, I load up 24 players, 24 and 24 event guys, and I push into that point because the TR don't have a ton of respawn capabilities. I don't know if they have a Sunder up. Taking a quick look around, I do not see a TR Sunder anywhere. Oh, you know what they do? They have one right down here. So they're going to have a Sunder up, but they're going to have to go up that hill.
Yeah.
They have a spawn beacon up as well. So if I'm the Vaynu, I'd make an initial push. I wipe out a lot of that TR with a max push, and then I worry about Sunder hunting. Because right now, with the full Alpha squad in that room, it's going to be incredibly difficult for the Vaynu to push in there.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's, we got 2 minutes until it's going to start flipping over to the TRs, and they're locking this down. They're all in there. They're all just frolicking around that room, watching those two entrances, making sure no one can get close. Of course, an objective from the VS right now is getting that spawn location up close so that they can obviously spawn near and just keep assaulting, keep applying the pressure. TRs and Sunder are very close by as well. A great position there at the bottom of the hill. They can just run up these stairs to reinforce this room, but it's going to be all about the VS trying to break in here and keep this from being converted.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, the Vaynu need to push in with their max, and they need to coordinate. What we said on the war report, movement is such a key element in this game. And the difference between the best outfits and outfits that aren't quite as good is they move as a pack, they move as a group, and the Vaynu need to get together in that spawn room and move in with them. All we have to take out is an Alpha squad full of mostly softies, which should be pretty easy to do. If you move in with those maxes.
Gosh, the TR have this completely locked down. I mean, I'm seeing various VS pushes into this area, but they're just getting absolutely decimated by the TR squad that's defending that location. And for now, I'm just seeing a bunch of scattered troops from the VS, not really making any concentrated pushes, which obviously is a bit of a problem right now. So we're going to have to see how they adjust moving forward, but this is getting pretty close to switching back over the TR.
Yeah, absolutely. They only have 48 seconds left from this point. The Vaynu need to act now if they're going to flip it, and it does not look like a lot of coordinated pushes are coming into this point. Alpha squad from the TR doing an amazing job of holding this point down.
Yeah, it seems to not be an issue, but looks like we have a big sprint coming forward here from the VS, trying to charge into that location. They want to keep this point. Again, they're running across the plains here toward that door, but there's a Max locking that location down. We got troops shooting from the windows there, again, trying to lock down every single angle. They don't want to let anyone through, and again, they're doing a great job. It's just, I love your idea about the Max push, but I don't see that happening right now.
I'm not seeing the coordinated push that the VS need to get this done.
Right.
The TR are playing together, which is surprising because Keepers of the Void is an outfit. They're an actual outfit, whereas these TR guys is pretty much a pug of a couple outfits.
They're determined.
Playing together, but they're playing incredibly well, and they're showing what teamwork can do in this game.
There it is. Facility lost. Bridge Ward.
Facility captured by the TR.
TR killing it, doing a great job so far, but the question is, what are the VS going to do next?
Yeah. Let's do Jaeger's Fist next.
Because they just lost. Are we going to switch it, or are we going to give some time to...
I mean, do you want to give the VS time to reassault this?
I'm thinking we give it 5 more minutes, see if anything crazy happens, give them another chance, and then we'll see if we can change it. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's fine. Let's see if the VS can make an assault.
Yeah. Because when something's taken from you. It's not like you just let it go, right?
You do not let
no,
it go.
you don't. You come back and you try to retake it.
You do try and retake it, but
yeah.
they weren't showing the coordinated pushes that you need to.
Like that time I was talking to that girl at the bar, and you just walked up and said, "Hey, I'm Jax," and then she walked away with you.
I don't.
See, did I just let you do that? No, I came after you, and I'm like, "Look, I was." Then she actually came back over to me.
Bear hunter. Axel tossed the bear hunter.
That didn't happen. She went with Jax.
That didn't happen. He's a bear hunter. It means he hunts bears.
All right.
All right, so the TR are going to be able to hold down this point pretty effectively. The Vanu are going to need to organize their forces and re-assault, preferably from the air. If I'm coming in, I do a gal drop. I get like 2 Sunders up, and we see what we can get going here. Where are your Vanu guys at right now, Axel?
I see scattered numbers throughout this area. I'm not sure if they're trying to make a concentrated push anywhere. It just seems like they're not that coordinated. They're not in any particular location, I guess is the short answer. I'm actually going to hit the M button to see exactly where they are. And I'm not getting a lot of answers right now.
Yeah, looking at your screen, they're definitely scattered. You see some back at the Warp Gate. You see some at the Octagon. So maybe they're grabbing Sunderers. They're going to try and re-assault. Looks like their Bravo squad is definitely at the Octagon.
Yep.
Their Alpha squad, are they back at the Warp Gate?
Yeah, they're
Alpha squad's back at the Warp Gate.
Looks like
they're going to load in a Galaxy. So it looks like Bravo squad's going to be coming in as a ground squad. Alpha squad's going to be coming in from the air. Let's see how they do assaulting this point.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to try to lock my eyes down onto the Octagon to see exactly where those guys are. There we go. And this is going to be an interesting little coordinated attack. They're going to be attacking from the ground, from the Octagon, as well as from the Warp Gate with that Galaxy drop. And it should be interesting to see the synergy between these 2 units, the air and the ground, to see how they work together, and of course if they can coordinate enough to attack at the exact same time. And again, try to recapture that point, which was, again, taken away from them a little bit earlier. So as I try to find, there we go. Yeah, they're getting all loaded up into fancy vehicles. And they're about to start going. Hopefully they can coordinate with that Galaxy drop that's on the way as well. And it looks like, yeah, this is going to be coordinated pretty nicely. We see the Galaxy coming across the map here, moving on over Crystal Ridge, Comm Array. And meanwhile, the TR, they're having fun. They're locking down the bridge ward, making sure nothing too crazy is happening. And now it's up to these beautiful VS people to try to get that conversion happening. Again, they're chilling here at the Octagon, getting ready to go, getting in their vehicles, and then we're going to see a mega assault onto, of course,
mega assault,
the location that was taken from them earlier.
That sounds like a sci-fi channel movie, you know, like the Friday night, like Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus.
Dude, that would be a 6 series, Mega Assault. You talk about the best assaults that has been happened in history of military.
They have pulled a lot of armor, so it does look like they're going to make a very strong push here. We're finally seeing the coordination out of the Vanu that Keeping the Void I think is capable of doing. TR have a lot of air up that the Vanu are going to have to deal with, but they do have Mag Riders, they have Sky Guards, they're very prepared to move into this phase.
All right. They've got a lot of stuff here. Looks like they're going to the high ground first. I kind of like this, not going down that obvious road. Going to come up a little bit higher, get the high ground. Now the Galaxy, I'm not sure it's made its way down yet. But keep your eyes...
hit with the softy force, but they do have a lot of armor rolling in. And as I said, they have Sky Guards, they have Mag Riders.
Okay. The tension is palpable, Mr. Jax. I can feel it. These guys are marching to war. They know what's ahead of them. Probably inevitable death. But can they take down as many as possible? Can they convert the point of Bridgeport with the vehicle that they have? One tank kind of losing control, slippy sliding down this mountain. And he's wondering why he's backwards all of a sudden. And it looks like, yeah, they're going to come in here from the west side, taking some shots onto that Sunderer. And there's the Galaxy drop coming in from above at the exact same time. Nice coordination here, attacking from the ground, attacking from the air. Landing on top of this building here. They're going to try to sprint downstairs, but can they make anything happen? Their objective is going to be that A location. Coming into these buildings, it's going to be close quarters, going as a team, rounding these corners, checking each corner, making sure no one's hiding and taking them off guard. But I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing so far.
Yeah, the TR guys are going to have a lot of maxes up here on this hill. They're going to have Fraction Max to answer this armor, and they're going to make pretty quick work of it. These TR maxes using the Fractions to absolutely decimate that Vanu armor push.
Yeah, I'm watching the squad in the indoors of this building we're currently in, trying to coordinate where exactly they want to go. They're splitting up a little bit. Some guys staying at the top here, some guys going down. But again, the main option, the main thing they want is to get to that A location, because that is what you need to control to be able to convert the point.
Yeah, absolutely. They do need to get to A to convert the point. But
yes.
these these TR Maxes are making very, very quick work.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering, like, they're in this building and it's great and all. Uh-oh, Max coming forward here from the TR, taking some shots onto these VS guys, but again, it's not a big issue. And what do you make of that decision to deploy on top of this building that they're currently in, and now as they make their way inside? Is this, I'm wondering what they're trying to accomplish here by taking control of this building as they all get taken out.
Yeah, absolutely. So they're trying to push into that point.
Yeah.
But the TR Max is not letting them do so.
God.
They're all over the point.
Thanks.
And it looks like we're gonna. So I just got to tell from an NC outfit that I guess these guys had organized an NC outfit to play. We may throw a third outfit in this.
Oh, that's, you know, I like throwing things. Throwing things is awesome. I can throw football jacks. I don't know if you know that, but I can also throw teams into the war report. I like that too. Of course, that makes it a little bit more interesting as far as the dynamic of 3 teams trying to capture a point, and a little bit more challenging for the teams involved as well. So we'll definitely keep an eye on that. But for now, I mean, the TR, they have this completely locked down. I think it might be time to change the location for these guys.
Yeah, so I'm gonna change it to an NC base so we can have this NC outfit join in.
Okay. I'm ready.
The problem with this is we don't have a base that all 3 can attack.
Yeah.
So this is why throwing an outfit in last minute is a little bit difficult.
Yes. I'll look at the map with you there, Jax.
But,
So the closest thing would be like East River Sky Station.
We're gonna make it work. You want to throw an outfit in last minute? We can do that. We can accommodate that.
Of course. So what are you thinking, Jax?
We're gonna hit Echo Valley Substation.
Echo Valley
And
Substation.
the NC are gonna have to make their way towards that.
Echo Valley Substation. Is that official? Okay, here we go.
New objective, Echo Valley.
So it's a valley that has a lot of echoes. Yes?
Yep, it is
You
a
shout-
valley that has a lot of
You
echoes.
shout out. You don't want to shout out loud because then it will repeat in your ears for the duration of time, and you'll drive yourself insane.
All right,
Careful
Echo
making
Valley
noise.
Substation,
Echo
giving us
Valley.
a little tour of the base.
Yes, let's do it.
You're gonna have the cap point right here. It's gonna be in this building. There's a lot of walls around this base. It's hard to assault, but once you get inside, it's all about control of that main room. So you're gonna want to set up Maxes, Medics, NGs in that main room. Obviously, put your Bettys or your Prox Mines all over the outside. Vehicles are pretty much negated here because it's all inside this building. There's gonna be a lot of fighting inside of this building. So as the outfits make their way here, let's see what different strategies they use. If I'm them, I just gal drop directly on the building. I don't worry too much about vehicles. I get my Maxes in there, and I try and make a strong foothold.
I like it. Of course, there's a lot of cool features on this base. I see a lot of pretty trees. There's some purple things coming out of the ground. The point is, there's a lot of places you can get cover. There's a lot of places you can maneuver. And I feel like some ninja tactics could be nice on this map as well. It's not like a big open space where you have to run across a plane to assault this location. A lot of close quarter combat. Maxes are going to be great here. We already have the VS outfit getting ready here. We got 2 Sunderers. We got plenty of individual players just rolling around here trying to set up. If you're defending this point, what are the main things you're going to be focusing on? I mean, what should be the focus of these outfits considering this base layout? And
It's just about getting infantry into that point, getting Maxes set up, and doing a stronghold of that one room. So as I said, the outside doesn't really matter so much because the walls negate armor pretty effectively.
Sure.
So you're just going to want to get up on those stairs, secure both the stairs and the crescent.
Yeah, here we go. We see this A location. Now there are 3 entrances here. There's this door on the west side. Across this bridge, you can get in that way. There's a door right next to it. So there's 2 bridges leading to this A location. There's also 2 doors on the other side with stairways leading up to those locations. Generally, you're going to want to see this as a perfect place to have a turret here just to watch that door and make sure nothing's coming up here. Great job here by Mongy Chops. I respect you. Great job, Mr. Dude. Meanwhile, you also got these stairs over here that you have to worry about. So basically 4 entryways you have to worry about as a defender. And if your opponent does it right and maybe focus everything on one of those entryways, it can be great. Or we've seen teams, outfits, just split up their squads and send 1 towards each doorway, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, that would work. They chose to do the gal drop, which is a strategy I personally would use. They're on top of the building now.
Yep.
They're moving their squads down on this point. pretty individually. You need to move as a group. As I said, movement is probably the most important thing in this game right now. So they need to drop their entire squad in on this bridge and push their maxes into the point. They do have some maxes up though, so we'll see what kind of work those guys can do.
All right, we got 3 outfits involved in this one. Let's see if they can all handle it. Again, it's the task of the VS to hold on to the A location. Now the TR coming in here with a lot of maxes, a lot of ground troops as well, throwing some grenades. Lots of explosions going down. I see a lot of skulls as well. The VS need to make sure they have enough medics here, healing up their guys. We just got a max from the TR just sauntering on into this location. A lot of ground infantry here from the VS trying to control this, but this max doing so much damage from the TR and just killing everyone.
Yeah, they're able to make a push on these stairs though. They're able to get into the point, and this is exactly what the TR needed to do. Now they need to hold this point. They're able to break in, take out the Vanning Force defending it. They need to get those maxes back up and repaired, and the guys that are down, those medics, really need to res them. They only have about 5 or 6 guys up right now on this point.
Yeah, and every single person is so important to keep alive. The medic's role is going to be equally as important to keep those guys alive so you have more presence in this location, so you can easily flip the point, easily defend it, easily prevent the enemy from encroaching your location. But the TR looking so good so far on this day. Again, they still got maxes marching in here trying to lock things down. And again, the VS are going to have some trouble coming back in here because it looks completely locked down by the TR.
Yeah, I'll take a quick look at the scoreboard after that initial battle. We have a couple KOTV guys on top, followed by Gavril. I'm not even going to try and pronounce these names. They're just so. This is what happens when you go to
Gavrilo. The OT is an O because it's Europe.
Because it's
the
Europe.
T is silent. Like Ross Perot. Right? Isn't there a T in his? That's a person, right?
Oh, wow.
I don't follow real world stuff.
I don't follow real world stuff.
Yeah, just video games, man.
Kerrigan for president.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So the TR did an amazing job of moving into this point. They're locking it down. They have their maxes up. You know, that was a textbook lockdown. They did exactly what they needed to do and push in. Now the Vannu are going to need to show the coordination that we did not see at Bridgeport. Get up these stairs.
So that doorway that they just tried to go through is they're probably not going to do that again. Unless they have a lot of maxes coming with them, because we saw about 4 dudes run through there and they all got killed in a matter of seconds.
Yep.
And they're still trying to charge in here. Some maxes coming out as well. Again, the TR doing a great job locking down these doorways. You want to have a good amount of people watching each of these entrances so you can lock them down and make sure no one gets through. And of course, you can more easily communicate where you need reinforcements. If you see a big push coming in one singular location, perhaps a guy there making sure that others are aware that it exists or that the push is happening so they can come help and try to reinforce it.
Absolutely. Now, the Vannu are not doing the max pushes that they need to take out the max. Let's take a quick look at the pops. You know the Vannu were concerned about the pops in the last phase. It's 53% for the Vannu, 47% for the TR. So the population is in the Vannu's favor. They own the base. They have the natural spawn. They really should be able to get something done here. They have a minute and 50 seconds left on the clock. What are they going to do?
Okay, they have, not, again, as you said, not a lot of time to decide what exactly they want to do. And what do you do against this? You mentioned the Gal Drop. Would that work in this situation again?
I mean, they don't really need the Gal Drop because they have a natural spawn.
But
as I said, this room is so hard to retake because it's a very small area at this point. So once you get in there with a coordinated max push, as long as they have proper medics and engineers, it's going to be incredibly hard for the Vannu to retake this room.
You know, it's one of those things where hindsight's 20/20 because this is a location, the TR, they're going to be happy with. They literally have like 3 or 4 maxes at each doorway. And they have the ability to run over, reinforce. And the VS seeing this are probably like, okay, maybe we should have tried to do something like this. But as it stands, they're trying to bust their way through. They're trying to get into this location. But the maxes from the TR outfit are just, they're just not letting it happen.
Absolutely. I mean, the Vannu had the advantage when the base first, when the battle first started because they owned the base. They were able to set up their maxes and do exactly what the TR are doing now, holding down this room. Their maxes were a little more spread out. The TR push initially had a lot of guys taken out, but eventually worked, got it into the room, and now they're showing an incredibly strong hold.
It's so cool. Max just got taken out, but a medic is right there helping out.
Yeah, these support players on the TR side are on the hold. They're keeping their, as soon as the max goes down, the medics are getting right back up. So, you know, top-notch play for the TR here.
Yeah, it's so important to have those support characters, making sure that you have a good cohesion in your outfit. You have some guys that are able to dish out the damage. You also have guys to help those guys out. Get them ammo, get them supplies, and heal them up when they die or heal them up when they take a lot of damage. Engineers, medics, so important in PlanetSide 2. And this TR squad doing a great job showing just how teamwork should and probably it does work.
Absolutely. So we're getting. I'm trying to find a base that all three of them can fight at.
Facility lost.
With the lattice, it's not gonna. It doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Taking
Yeah.
a look at the other maps, there's only a NC outfit involved. There's one possibility of another map fight if we want to change continent.
Yeah. Gosh, there's a lot of firefighting going on. So basically, the TR, they're like, all right, I think it's a little bit too easy holding this location. Let's just bust out here and
boom, the TR took it. Echo
Yeah.
Valley substation going to the Terran
they're
Republic.
taking the fight to the VS, and
All right.
a lot of confidence, man. I like it.
I want to
Playing
do
well.
a quick continent switch here, just so we can get all three outfits involved.
A ninja continent switch. I like it. Where are we going? I will tell them. I will instruct them.
Move to Amarish. We're going to Makala.
Amherst.
Yep. So I'm gonna head back to the warp gate here,
Diff.
and we are gonna move to Amarish to try and get this NC outfit involved that popped in. We're gonna get a three-way fight. I know everyone on the war report likes it when we have three outfits battling,
Yes.
so it should be pretty. Should
Three
be pretty epic.
is always better than two. Okay. Cool. So we're gonna do a quick.
So this is gonna be very quick, guys.
Yes.
I've already flown back to the warp gate,
Sick.
and I am warping to Amarish. We normally stay on the same continent for the show, but in order to get a three-way battle, since we are playing on the live server, we're moving it to Amarish. Maybe we'll get the famous Shadespire farm that we saw in last week's episode. Protect our land, protect our crops.
I don't think I heard this.
This was there was a battle on a farm.
Oh, nice, dude. I like it. Battles on farms are the best kind of battles because everything is at stake. All right, so everyone's starting to switch on over to Amarish here as I try to get myself to the warp gate. So tell me about this new location you're sending these guys to.
I'm setting them to West Pass Watchtower, actually, because everyone's connected to it. They should be able to cap. So can you tell your guys West Pass Watchtower?
Oh, what West Pass?
West Pass Watchtower.
That is a tongue twister.
It is. Unique, New York. Unique, New York.
West Pass
Watchtower.
Watchtower. Awesome. Okay. I have instructed them.
My camera's stuck in a...
Uh-oh.
I actually can't even get out of camera mode right now.
Uh-oh.
This is craziness. I don't know how I did this. I got the camera stuck.
Okay, get me to cancel. Let's see.
All right, I actually need to...
How's it going?
Boom. Those are skills.
Amherst. Boom. All right, on my way to Amherst. All right. So, we're going to have 3 outfits in action.
Yep, so we're heading to West Pass Watchtower.
My VS guys are already here, getting ready. I'm kind of thinking about trolling and jumping in a galaxy with them, but I won't do that. See, at least I'm not the guy, Mr. Jax, who abused his observer privileges.
I don't know if I abused my privileges. I may have messed the camera a little bit. Here we go, West Pass Watchtower.
I seem to recall you sneaking in behind someone you didn't like.
That's someone that I didn't like. I didn't make it sound personal. I just did a little flying around, a little fragging.
Nothing's wrong with that. No, it's fine. It's good. I like it. Okay. Perfect. Here we go.
All right, so West Pass is going to be
I'm ready.
a pretty standard tower setup. There are 3
Yeah.
points. And let's see how they push to A. I mean, obviously they're going to try and take the outside points early, do what we call a siege tactic, where you take B and C, you leave A pretty much untaken. But the TR have been playing so well today, I wouldn't be surprised if they're able to take the entire base.
You're just going to throw that prediction out there.
I'm gonna throw that prediction out here.
You know what? I think the VS, I think they hold strong. And I don't even think it's an issue. I feel like they come together, they realize the greater good, and they...
And it looks like the
have a lot
base
of
is
cohesion.
fairly unguarded, so...
You know, don't worry. They're being ninjas. They will come. Just got to be patient. But we already have a TR dude here. Where did he meander off to? Another TR guy here.
All right, TR are entering the base. It looks like they have a Galaxy here dropping.
Uh-oh.
And they're going to go ahead and start taking this point. Are your Vanu guys coming to defend?
I hope so. Yes, they're on their way, I think. They're all scattered in the wilderness somewhere. So maybe they're going to be a little bit late. Okay, now they're starting to go to that spawn location, but A is getting converted, so they have to start worrying about that. Let me try to find this place. Here we go. Okay, it looks like, yeah, they're getting set up right now. I'm following commanding officer Chicken something.
All right, they're going to go ahead and take Alpha, Bravo, and it looks like they're flipping Charlie. The TR are going to come in and take all 3 points, taking the all-important Alpha point here at this tower. Let's see how the Vanu respond.
Dude, not even an issue with that. You called it. That's a great question. How are they going to respond? They have this the respawn point inside, but they need to make something happen because the TR, they went for the super fast capture here.
Movement
it's
is
not
such
like,
a crucial part of this game, and they've been moving so well and so quickly to each point. You know, when I told them to move to Amherst, they responded pretty quickly. They got here, they loaded up in a gallon, they were ready to go. So it looks like they are going to flip back A. The Vanu are going to flip back A. The TR are not able to hold A, but it's the hardest point in the base to hold. So if I'm the TR and I want to hold A, I have to move pretty much my entire force of 24 in. It looks like they are going to try and take it back. Their Heavy's going to take down 1. They have a medic here, though, who's going to res 2 players coming in and taking out that TR.
Nicely done there by the VS. Getting back into that A location, making sure to try to lock that down. Now, B and C still belong to the TR. I'm wondering where the NC are. You did mention that we do have a third outfit that's going to be active here from the NC trying to assault this location. Is that an accurate statement, Mr. Jax?
I am seeing if they are still coming.
Awesome.
We moved continents. And
you got to be on your toes on the war report. You never know when we'll change a location or a continent. Maybe we'll send him to the training grounds. Who knows what we'll do. But for now, B and C still belonging to the TR. Looks like C is slowly starting to get converted here as we're speaking. So yes, it looks like the VS trying to retake control of that. We'll definitely keep an eye over that. And now 2 locations belong to the VS. But that's going to be contested fairly soon. We have a couple TR infantry running on in here. And the TR just going to take it right back, but see some firefights going on. What's the main objectives here for both these teams as far as, obviously you want to capture A, B, and C. What do you think is the best way to go about doing that?
I think they're doing a siege mode tactic right now by capturing G and C. Let's get outside and see if we can capture some of these battles. The Vanu are doing a good job of holding down A, though. Looks like they have a lot of people in their vehicle bay. They have Maxes trying to push out of the tower. The TR, however, are doing a great job of containing the Vanu in this tower, holding B and C to do, as I said, the siege tactic here at West Pass. Oh, they're flipping A. They're able to get a small force in, a couple guys. Let's shoot up to A and see what's going on there.
All right, working on it. Yeah, we got A converted over to the TR.
A is taken by the TR. They have 2 players up here.
Through that window.
So they definitely are holding this with a skeleton force. The Vanu aren't going to have a lot of trouble dispatching both these guys, but they need to respond quickly. As I said, movement is such a big part of this game. As they hold 3 points, that clock went from 16 minutes to 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
Jeez.
So the TR are getting a huge advantage here by holding all 3 points. The Vanu need to get down and respond immediately.
Okay, let's see if they can do it. I mean, teamwork you have to be on top of teamwork, you have to be on top of communication, knowing exactly where you're expected to go, and again, achieving those objectives. The objectives being secure A, B, and C. Right now, all 3 points belong to the TR. We got 5 minutes left on that countdown, and the VS need to make something happen. For now, it seems like they're a bit scattered, trying to make pushes here and there, trying to recapture these points, but again, the TR, they're just doing a great job securing these locations. Again, I love how you said just being really fast about it. Fast with their movements, getting there, making it happen, and then worrying about defending there. Because at the end of the day, as long as you just get in there and capture the point, then you could start worrying about, okay, now that I have the point captured, how can I properly defend it? But that option might be running out here, the VS. It's not a situation where they can just go run from point to point. They have to figure out a way to get a nice push onto these locations to try to convert them back into their favor.
Absolutely. So let's see what they do. I mean, the Vanu able to flip it back, but they let it be TR for like a minute.
Yeah. I mean, and VS only have A. B and C still belong to the TR, so that timer is still going to count down. TR doing a great job securing the C location. Now, the C location seems to be the most accessible, I want to say, compared to the other 2. Actually, both B and C. There's open plains leading to them, but close corridors, it's definitely doable. So I'm a little bit surprised not to see a little bit more firefighting happening among these locations. And for the VS not to have as secure of a presence on these B and C locations. I'm not even sure. Are they just trying to focus on A? Do they not even care about B and C? I'm wondering about that.
I mean, they are sort of in a panic mode. They're like, oh my God, we're losing the point in our tower. We need to retake that.
And
so they're using a lot of their resources to flip A back.
Okay.
And they've been able to do that. Now they need to organize and push out. Because as I said, eventually the Terran will take it holding B and C. It's going to take them a long time, and they're putting such pressure on A that the VS have to deal with that before they can even think about taking back B and C.
Okay, it looks like they do have control over A. We got a Max in there, a medic as well, a couple medics, helping revive some infantry there. So again, they're trying to lock down this A location, then potentially move out to B and C, but the TR have a Max stationed at C. It looks like B is pretty locked down. Where do you go from capturing A? Do you think going towards B would be best, or going towards C, or trying to hit both? Do you focus on one?
If I'm the TR, I just keep pressure up on A. I keep the VS worried about A, and I just sit out at B and C and pretty much hold tight because I'm looking at this A point. Let me look outside and see if I can get any battles out there.
Whoa.
Because B and C seem pretty tightly held down. Yeah, the TR are going to be doing a great job outside holding B and C.
Yeah.
They have Sunders up. They have players pretty much everywhere outside. Let's take a quick look at the pop here. And it's going to be 43% TR, 57% VS. So this is another situation when the TR are winning when the Vanu have pop advantage and the TR flipping back A.
Oh my gosh.
Exceptional play from the TR today. All right, Vanu able to hold it, but exceptional play from the TR. Taking a quick look at the scoreboard here. We have Sly Wolves followed by Odak, and then we have some VS on the scoreboard with Hulky. A long story, who I believe is leading the TR today, coming in at 4th. Morganu, Bar, and Wrecker.
Okay, it looks like VS able to lock down A again, but ultimately it's one of those things where as long as you keep applying pressure to A, if you don't capture it, it's not the biggest deal if you have B and C, because we still see that timer counting down there for the BS. So the TR are going to be very happy having 2 of these 3 locations. So I'm wondering the next step. Like the TR, they're happy with this. They're happy keeping the pressure on A. They're happy keeping the VS worrying about that location. But I'm wondering, like, when is the VS going to start making a move towards the B and C capture points? Because I feel like that's pretty darn essential at this point. I mean, so, they do have time, but... I
mean, they have this Sunder to deal with, too. They need to go Sunny hunting. They have a lot to deal with right now. And okay, so it looks like that Sunder is going to go on fire, but not going to be taken out. The support... Oh, and it goes down. So the TR Sunder is down. They're able to take it out. They're starting to take the steps that you need to resecure the space.
Yeah, that's
perfect. You eliminate the enemy spawn points, and then you resecure the points, obviously, in your favor.
That's a good point. No pun intended there. If they can't spawn close, they can't be annoying. They can't be aggressive unless they go for those galaxy drops, unless they try some clever tactics. But locking down those spawn points, as you said, very important in the game of PlanetSide 2. Try to prevent those reinforcements from happening and the resupply chains from happening as well. So A still belonging to VS, but now's the point where you can kind of think, okay, maybe they'll start making those moves towards B and C to try to lock those down.
We are right now. Taking a look at A again, let's see what kind of TR pushes are being made. The TR definitely have players hitting A, but not able to secure it. The Vanu are concentrating a lot of their resources on just protecting that A point. Oh, it looks like the Vanu's starting to flip back B. Let me shoot over there and see what is going on at the Bravo point. Vanu able to secure that Bravo point.
Wow,
it looks
nice.
like it's just like 1 or 2 guys.
That's the thing. That's like I feel like no matter what, even if you're going after an objective, I don't think there's any reason not to send maybe just 1 or 2 guys to each point to see if you can get a ninja capture that you shouldn't get, or at the very least scout at the location to see what you're up against.
Absolutely. So, TR are going to be able to secure this point pretty easily. The Vanu not doing a bad tactic. I think they sent out 1 or 2 players to flip B. If I'm in this situation, I send an infiltrator just to B or C, and the infiltrator flips it. It detracts a lot of TR players to have to move to that point to secure it. I'm only using 1 guy,
right,
and they're sending like 5 to respond. So it's a good tactic just to flip a point, even if you don't flip it for a long time, just to get some pressure off of that A point. And it looks like that's what the Vanu did. So smart play by the Vanu, but TR able to resecure it and really looking very strong.
Yeah, the main idea being, let's spread out our opponents a little bit. Let's kind of freak him out. Let's freak him out. Let's make them worry about other locations. Meanwhile, C, as B was being worried about, the VS looped over and started putting a lot of their attention on C, and now they have so many in this location. So it's one of those things where they sent like 1 or 2 to B to kind of freak the TR out, then TR react by sending everyone to B, but as that is happening, the VS locking down C, but as that is happening, guess what? A now belongs to TR.
Yeah, and then the Vanu are doing a good job of Sunday hunting now. They're doing what you need to do to resecure this base. They're taking out the spawn points, but the Terran able to take A. So are the resources that they're using by pushing out, you know, now they left A vulnerable, and the Terran able to secure that, but they lose C. So it's not going to affect the timer too much. 9 minutes and 40 seconds on this clock.
Yeah, still in favor of the TR. It's starting to flip there in the TR's favor, but now A is going to start getting switched over. We got massive firefights happening in the plains here. It looks like the high ground belongs to the VS, trying to shoot down to the TR who are running up there, but looks like fairly even exchanges so far, but honestly, ultimately, I'm not sure how much these little firefights matter. What these players are going to be focusing on is capturing that C location, capturing that B location, and not like these firefights are great getting kills, but it's all about those objectives.
Absolutely. I agree. The firefights are great, but, you know, getting the points is what gets you the points. That was pretty clever.
That was, you know, sometimes you surprise me with your witticisms, Mr. Jack.
My witticisms.
And they are always pleasant surprises. I'll be honest.
Well, I appreciate that, buddy. Let's see. So back to what we had before. We have B and C for the TR. A is going to be a Vanu point. The TR dropping in. If they can flip A just for a little bit, I mean, it's really going to affect the clock. 9 minutes and 20 seconds left on this clock. The TR looking incredibly solid right now on the space assault.
All right. Kind of something they've been doing. Like all the locations so far, we've sent both these teams and the TR are pretty much in complete control. What would you like to see from the VS here? As we see some armor coming through, I kind of like that. Getting the muscle into the picture. What would you like to see from the VS to try to make this a little bit more reasonable for them?
Well, they're pulling armor from another base, which is smart to kind of flank the TR here and take their Sunders down there. That Mag Rider is able to take down a Sunder. It's going to shoot directly into that C point.
Ooh.
And it's actually and it gets C4. C4 taking out that Mag Rider.
Yikes. Nice pick off there by the TR. However, the C point still looks like it's going to get flipped over. Maybe
it'll be secured by the TR. The TR doing a good job securing. I don't see a lot of spawn points for them right now, though. They have had a lot of Sunders taken out. So if I'm the TR, I get another Sunder up pretty much immediately. Looks like B's flipping. Let's take a quick look into B here. And we'll just peek into the window. Can I fit through this? Ah, I fit through it.
You are
epic camera skills.
You are so athletic, physically fit, and skinny, going through that little tiny window there.
All right, so it looks like these two guys are just going to be running around each other. But they're not shooting each other. Okay, now he sees him, and he takes him down.
They thought a second that they would be friends. They thought
it's kind of like, hey, man, why are we fighting anyway? We just want the technology.
Yeah.
You want to control us. Why did
but
this
then ultimately,
like,
you know what? We're supposed to kill each other, and then one of them died, one of them lived.
I just want to grab an espresso with you.
I'm not sure if they offered that.
Go out for a little biscotti.
Yeah, nothing.
We are in Europe.
Yes.
I feel like the European players are much more civilized. They actually talk to each other before they shoot each other, and they go, "Hi, is it okay if I shoot you now?"
Okay, we're not starting.
No, do it. Do the English accent.
No. I almost went there, but
come on.
It almost happened.
You guys at home should hear the torture that we have to deal with in the MLG offices.
Now that is too free. You see.
It's all right. I do my Ricky Ricardo accent.
You're trying to instigate. You know, I see what you're doing.
Oh, it's a cool spot for the Max right here on my screen. Able to get out of the building and hang out on that wall. He's able to pop into that room too, look into that window. He's going to take out. Yeah, he's going to take out a couple guys.
Nicely done.
I do like that spot for the Max. Very effective place to put it. So yeah, I mean, strong play by the TR all day. They just took A. Only 2 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. That Max is going to use that spot to take out two guys. He's getting hit pretty badly though. Is he going to get the reps that he needs? He's staying alive.
Staying alive.
But he does not have a lot of health left. So, and he drops down. He's like, I'm getting out of here.
Ooh.
Let's follow the adventure of this Max.
That Max.
I'm going to call him Tim.
Tim is a beast right now.
Tim is just beasting it. Let's go, Tim.
He's running over.
Tim is just killing everyone running around. He's been on buildings. Tim's had a big day.
He has no friends near him. He's just like,
it's been a big day for Tim.
He's doing a great job.
Tim is just destroying. What is this player's actual name?
Who are you? Read it.
General
of. Tell him to be.
Kube Kagan.
Okay, I like Tim better.
Let me see if I see it on the scoreboard.
He is hereby here.
Yeah, let's go, Tim.
Tim.
Guys, we're just following Tim here as the Vanu retake A and C. TR, let's see if you can take at least C back.
That would be a great success. You know, honestly, A and C both belong to VS right now.
Yeah, Tim's going to be holding down B.
See,
I'm spending a lot of time following this one Max, but I'm very interested in his life story.
His life story. Well, life does not last long in PlanetSide 2, at least in my experience.
I'm going to go. I'm going to have to leave Tim for a second here, as he goes on his big adventure. He makes that big jump all by himself. But I'm going to go see what is going on at C. Oh, and Tim is going to get reps.
He got
Tim,
killed.
you made it.
He got taken out.
No, he got reps.
He
He's
got
alive.
reps. We thought he was dead, but he came back.
Oh, that is exciting.
Good job, Tim.
That
of
is
course, that's the importance of those support roles in PlanetSide 2. If you're the kind of guy who's really about helping your teammates, that's kind of what you want to go with, that medic role. And people will thank you.
Let's go take a look at what is going on here at C. As the TR assault it from all sides, it looks like some Vanu players pinned down inside, but holding the point. Doing a good job. You have a medic in here who's frantically trying to get his players up. There's about 6 Vanu with 2 maxes in this point, and the medic is running around. Vanu doing a great job of holding off this siege here at C.
Yeah, but I think it might not last that long as the TR storming inside there. There are a couple maxes still alive from the VS, so we see 2 tanks out there from the TR trying to force the issue. It's too much. That's what it is.
You know what happened?
TR.
Tim showed up.
Tim did show up. Was he really
Yeah,
there?
he's here. He's here. I'm following him right now. He's right down the right of the screen. You get him, Tim.
Brilliant guy. Okay, now they're probably going to make a move towards A. Or is it a situation where you just try to lock down B and C and just be okay with A?
I mean, you can still siege. You have 7 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. You know you're going to take this base. You've had a confident hold of it the entire time.
Right.
I really think what you do is you just keep putting the pressure on A. The TR tactic of putting pressure on A so the Vanu need to focus their resources on defending the tower has been magnificent. It's exactly what I would do in this situation. So we'll see what the move is for the Vanu. I think they need to push out in a ball, like a medic max ball, and move towards either B or C. I would hit C myself. But
they got to figure out something because they are running out of time.
But these TR are all over this tower. I mean, if you look at this here, they're all on the sides of it. They're in the vehicle bay. They're flying up with their light assaults. They're putting a ton of pressure on A, so the Vanu need to use their resources to defend.
Yeah. Again, it's remarkably well played here by the TR this entire day, and locking down the B and C location. B is currently getting flipped over though. Whoa, to the VS as my camera kind of loses control, but it looks like the VS who is trying to flip that B point over was taken care of. That was Zippo.
Annihilated.
Zippo. Annihilated.
All right. B and C being held. A point is the pressure point here. The TR are going to have like 2 or 3 guys move in. The VS are doing a good job of holding A point, but you should be able to hold A point in the tower. I mean, that's pretty...
Yeah, and honestly, if you hold A and obviously B and C are taken, you're not doing yourself too many favors. So they have to start really focusing on those B and C locations, getting those locked down, because we're at 6 minutes. We're approaching 6 minutes. And then
absolutely.
TR, all your base are belong to us, they will say.
All your base are belong to us.
That's what they will say.
All right, so this A point, I mean, there's a lot of NGs here. This is a great trick, guys, on PlanetSide. Something I definitely do. You put up your turrets to block entryways, so even if you don't have anyone manning them, it makes it harder to get into a point. It slows the players down. So always put turrets in doorways.
Makes sense.
Little pro tip from the commentator guy.
Pro tip from Jax. I want more pro tips. I bet you give pro tips on Twitter. Do you?
My Twitter is a little ridiculous.
Is it? Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. Ridiculous as far as your name or what you tweet?
Well, I mean, I just kind of tweet whatever's on my mind. And it's
That's dangerous, but awesome.
It's a scary place up there.
I like it. Okay, I'm going to start following you on Twitter now.
You don't follow me on Twitter yet, bro?
I might.
Wow.
I might do
Hurtful.
it. I'm just kidding.
Hurtful.
I think I follow you.
I don't think you do. At Axel Toss.
Is it Jax 24/7?
That guy Jax.
That guy Jax?
So the TR are grouping up here. Do they have a Sunder here? Why do they have so many guys in this building? That doesn't have a point in it.
Because that's where the party is, of course.
Yeah, I mean, they have a huge group here. It looks like they are going to be moving out. I mean, they're putting a lot of pressure on A, as I've said many, many times. So the VS haven't had a lot of resources to move out.
I like that.
Because they need so many people to cover A right now.
But they're running out of time. VS, they need to get together, they need to figure something out, because whatever they're doing right now is not working out too well. For now, they're just chilling in that spawner room, still trying to keep the TR away from A. Again, the TR doing a great job assaulting the A location, keeping their attention diverted. All they have to do is buy more time, 4 minutes, 30 seconds, until this base belongs to them.
I need more time. That reminds me of the Justin Timberlake movie.
Which one is that?
In Time, I believe it was called.
Dude, I haven't seen that one.
Oh, it's a pretty good flick.
Was it with Britney Spears?
Most people, no, it's not. Britney's not in that one.
Okay.
Justin Timberlake, fantastic actor, by the way.
Oh,
really
absolutely.
underrated. I'd love to get him on the show.
You know, there's a StarCraft commentator that people say looks like him.
Really?
Yes.
That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
No. Nicholas Ranish is very attractive.
All right, so you made it weird a little bit.
No, you made it weird.
I don't think I made it weird.
You definitely made it weird by saying I made it weird.
That made it weird.
You're right. That did make it weird.
All right, so they're pushing into C. These Vanu forces able to push in. They're eliminating Bravo Squad from the TR.
Boom.
And they're flipping C in favor of the Vanu. Alpha Squad going to respond.
That's what they need. They're locking down A too. They got plenty of guys at A watching the windows, making sure nothing's going crazy, watching over C. We got some drop bots going down there onto C as well. Sunderer rolling on in there from the TR. Can the BS hold that point? That's the question. Can they hold down C? Can they lock that down?
There's a lot of people in C. There's a lot of purple people in here. So the TR are going to need to move in. It'd be cool if they could set up a Prowler and then shoot, or Lightning and shoot directly into the point. It looks like they're bombing it in the lib. Air, by the way, on the Battle Islands, guys, I correct myself because I'd always told my outfit I don't think air is going to be a huge part of competitive play, and that's just not the case. Air on the Battle Islands, a solid 8-man air team, you know, a couple libs up there, and then some whatever your ESF is of your faction, can really hold people into points and be incredibly effective. So get your air ready for the Battle Island because it is going to be absolutely crucial when this game, in the esports mode of this game and the Battle Island mode of this game becomes competitive, which, guys, it's right around the corner. Next episode, we should have Battle Islands.
Oh, you're making me excited.
I don't want to say that and then not have them because people kind of freak out at me.
You brought it up.
I did.
Axel Toss did not bring it up. That was not Axel Toss.
That was Jack. So, guys, if we don't have him, please don't destroy me on Reddit.
Go follow him on Twitter and yell at him.
Yeah.
How about that?
Hi, guys, on Reddit. Some people on Reddit are really nice, though.
Yeah. How is the Planet Side Reddit?
I mean, I think it's like any Reddit. I get a lot of like really nice tells in game, and people are really cool in game. And at SOE Live, the guys were just so chill. I mean, such a solid community. Everyone at SOE Live had a good time together, and it was a ton of camaraderie.
Good.
So shout out to everyone that I met at SOE Live. You guys are all awesome. I'm really a huge fan of this Planet Side community.
Nice.
It's full of really solid
Keep it
people.
up. Keep it up. Love seeing good communities. You just don't want them to grow enough where it becomes a little bit out of control, and then there's no real sense of community. I think that's the biggest problem. But
I think Planet Side's got an incredibly strong sense of community because we
and that makes me happy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But for now, the BS locking down A and C. B is currently being contested. Actually, every single one of these locations, there's lots of action going on, lots of firefights happening.
This C point's crazy. I mean, these Vanu Maxes are going down. It doesn't look like the Medic's going to be able to get them all back up, and it looks like the TR are going to be able to move in and flip back C.
Very well played there from the TR. So many people now frolicking into this location, making sure it's all locked down. And
frolicking into this frolicking.
Frolicking into that, dude.
Is that how you just, that's
when I'm going to battle, okay, I'm gonna frolic to each objective.
I kind of want to find Tim.
Isn't that?
Oh, and as I say that, Tim runs by.
It's just such a happy word.
What's up, Tim? This guy's just doing
Wait,
work.
you found him?
Yeah, I found him like literally as I said it. He ran by.
Wow, there goes Tim.
Tim is just doing work. Is Tim on the leaderboards yet? No, he's not. You know what? Tim is too good for the leaderboards.
He's too good.
Tim doesn't need to be on any stupid leaderboard.
He's the Dark Knight, the guy that.
Tim is the reason we have 15th place ribbons. Hi, Tim. He's just doing work in his own special way. Little guy in a big world trying to make a difference.
A is being flipped right now, and now it belongs to TR.
The TR, a minute and 50 seconds left on this base. The Vanu aren't going to let them have A for long, though, and that's smart, obviously. The Vanu making some solid pushes, seeing the max coordination that I've been waiting to see from KOTV all day. They're finally showing it for this last base. They're looking pretty good, but it may be too little too late as there is 5 minutes left on this clock.
Okay, that's not a lot of time, especially in Planet Side 2 time. We got B and C currently controlled by the TR. BS holding down A, but they need to start making some moves because they're running out of time. It's running out. Time is just leaving them.
All right.
What's the move, Jax? What's the move for the VS? How do they bring it back?
The move for the VS is to hit C again. They've done it effectively twice.
You gotta go. You gotta hit C. Time pressure. And
they have the Mag Riders out.
Are hitting C. I think this might be a good description of that because they got plenty of Mag Riders in this location, sending them all to the C location, trying to lock down the TR. And
wow, 3 mags out. Shoot 4 mags, 5 mags.
Yeah.
5 Mag Riders are out shooting into C, but they don't have anyone getting out of their tanks and taking the points.
Dude, would you get out of a tank and go to a point if you're in a tank? Yeah. Didn't think of that, did you? You'd probably do it for your team if you really had to. I stand corrected. Well played, Jax. Well played indeed. Yeah, a lot of Mag Riders here from the VS. Again, trying to make something happen because they are moments away from losing West Pass Watchtower. They've had it for a while now. Now sending a lot of these Mag Riders toward this B location, trying to flank in from the left-hand side. There's a Sunder there from the TR, and it looks like it might get taken out. Yeah, no way that's surviving. That Sunder is gone. They got guys in the air as well, the VS do. And now I think this B location might be close to flipping over if I'm reading this situation correctly. A lot of Mag Riders locking this down.
Yeah, C just flips to the VS. Now, the TR are going to have a hard time retaking C. There's a lot of Mag Riders outside. If I'm them, I get 2 libs up in the air. And I just come and I pummel those guys at Daltons because on foot it's going to be a problem. You need a lib to come in and clear out those Mag Riders before you try and push in.
Yeah, I mean, B is getting assaulted right now. VS control A and C. From what it looked like, it looked pretty dire. But now we have 16 minutes on that clock, so VS is starting to do the right things. I like that decision to just bunker up, get in those armor, get in those Mag Riders, and make that push towards the C, towards B. And now the TR have to respond. They have to try to bring things back into their favor. And right now that focus is going to be on B for the VS. C is currently getting flipped over by the TR as well. And again, it seems very back and forth at this point. Definitely a lot more back and forth than those initial 2 locations we had these guys sent to.
Absolutely. Now, the Mag Riders left C. They got off of it. The TR guy was flipping it back. He got a kill, and then he left C. So he's just going to kind of run around, try and get these kills. Oh, wow, he gets another kill, but there's like 4 or 5 VS in there.
Yeah.
TR going to need to send a squad in to flip C back.
Yeah, but at the same time, it looks like A is getting converted as well into the TR favor. B is still being focused on just the VS still just roaming around in their tanks.
The TR taking all 3 points because they're about to flip C.
Oh my god.
Oh, nope, the Vanny flips C.
Okay, this is going to come down to C, honestly. I mean,
it is going to come down to C. I mean, they had A. They're not going to hold A for long. It's the nature of the beast.
Yeah. You just grab it and you take advantage as much as you can, but then you focus on those other points. Again, B and C are a little bit easier to take down, a little bit easier to locate. 3 doorways here at this this C location, and there's a lot of open plane around it as well. So
yeah, KOTV really looks like they got their act together. They're starting to play as a very coordinated group. They're looking really good here at this last base. I do think with the back and forth, I do think we need to kind of wrap up the episode here because we are on a time limit for the Warport, and we don't like to wrap mid-battle, obviously.
Yeah,
but,
this is like a really close fight.
This has been a really solid fight on both sides. KOTV looking great at this base. Obviously, the TR looking great all day. So we'll give it another minute or so here, and then we're gonna have to call it.
You know what? I'm honestly impressed with both these teams and how they've kind of adjusted throughout this day. You know, I was a little bit concerned about the VS there in the beginning. It seemed like the TR were just kind of rolling on over them.
Wow, Alpha Squad able to get an A. The TR were kind of rolling all over.
Yeah, yeah. It's. I want your perspective as far as when you're given these objectives. What are the main things you're telling your outfit on what you need to do?
Realistically, I look at my squads and I figure I see who's got the strength to do what.
Okay.
And as I said, I do a lot of decoy tactics personally as a platoon leader. Like if I'm stuck and I can't get out of the tower, I'll send an infiltrator to C to flip it just to get some forces and some pressure off.
Right.
And I think VS kind of did a little bit of that, but then I'm a big fan of max pushes. My outfit does a lot of max pushes. I call for those a lot. I think the maxes are the most effective thing in the game, and when properly supported, they win you battles. The TR only have a minute and 20 seconds. I think they heard that we were going to wrap up the episode. They wanted to win.
Let's get this done. You know, enough is enough. The VS, it was fun playing with them, but we're the TR. We're here to fight. We're here to play. A lockdown, B lockdown, C lockdown. We got a minute and 9 seconds left on that counter. On that counter, the VS desperately trying to come up with something to figure this out. But I think the TR are in a very nice situation, obviously.
Yeah, I mean they're moving to a spawn contain. They're holding down A. They have a couple guys spawn containing. Holding this A point is pretty remarkable in a tower. They just have a medic in here working overtime, trying to get his players up.
Yeah. Wow.
A is flipping, but is this guy going to be able to hold it? He took out like 3 guys. A VS Max is going to come in there and take him out. It looks like the TR going down at A. But, you know, I think if we had to call it now, we'd call it for the TR, but let's see if they can officially take this base.
I'd like to see an official takeover, if possible here, by the TR. Can they make this happen? They're 52 seconds away. A is slowly getting converted.
This VS Max is in here just doing work on A. A is going to be flipped. Now, they still hold B and C. Hopefully we have a minute and 30 seconds left on the show because I'd like to see an official take two, and I think they're going to be able to hold BNC.
Yeah, definitely. So can you grade these guys? Can you grade the TR and the VS based on what happened here today? If you could give, if you are Professor Jax and you're teaching PlanetSide 2, these are your students, and you're saying your lesson is take this point, take that point, and take that one.
I would give the TR an A, and I'd give the VS a C+.
Ah, okay. Well, now you have to explain these ratings.
So I think the TR have done an amazing job of not only doing the siege strategy, but effectively taking that A point multiple times,
right?
Which is incredibly difficult to do. I think the Vandu looked pretty strong at the end, which is why they got upgraded to a C+, but at the beginning, they were a little frazzled.
Right. And we're 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the TR. Look at that! What a suitable victory for them. Facility lost there for the VS.
All right.
I'll agree overall with what you said.
And that concludes our battling.
Yeah, that was sick.
That was pretty sick.
That was good. What any main things you would do differently as either of those teams, really quick?
I mean, if I'm the VS, I push out to these points together. They were doing it at the end, but they weren't doing it at the beginning. The TR getting a lot of time to set up. The only thing I would say for the TR is maybe a little bit more air, but realistically, they played that perfectly.
Yeah.
That last phase. Big shout out to the guys for playing today. Shout out to the NC outfit that didn't get an opportunity to participate today. Unfortunately, we were told that they were playing till like midway through the episode. We tried to make that happen.
Tell this guy sooner.
But yeah, give me a heads up, guys. We're always looking for people for the show. Tweet at me at @thatguyjax. Hit me up at jax@tiwoutfit.com. You can give me a shout out on Reddit, but the best way to hit me up is Twitter. So Axel Toss, that guy Jax. Great job, Jax Toss.
Yes.
Shout out to Tim. You're my hero. You're my rock. You complete me. Wow.
This guy has grappled your heart.
He does. He has the whole thing.
He's reeling it in. He went like this. But again, shout out to Europe.
Shout out to Europe.
On Europe Day.
Shouting out to continents.
We hope to do it again soon on Europe.
Yeah, guys, hit me up. Any server, we're always down to go to any server. You can just always hit me up. I'm always open.
Now, you don't have to pay anything either. PlanetSide 2
free game,
is
free to
play. Again,
absolutely
guys.
fantastic game.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit addicted to it. So
PlanetSide2.com. Check it out. It's also on Steam. If you're looking for any additional coverage regarding gaming in professional video gaming, MajorLeagueGaming.com is your source. That's going to do it for this episode of The War Report with Axel Toss and Jax. We'll see you next time.